So Batwoman is still around, and there's actually going to be 18 episodes this season, not 13, at least according to Heels versus Babyface. I was watching some of his Batwoman videos the other day, and I guess it's not over for that show. It's going to continue, and it's going to get 18 episodes this season, which I find absolutely hilarious. They didn't even really short the season. It's getting 18. Last season got like 22 something episodes. So they actually gave it almost a completely full season, which is incredibly hilarious. That means season 3 should likely get 24 episodes. Now, what will be funny about season 3 is I hope 2 episodes in they give that a 4th season. Because I really want to see how bad things can get for this show. And they're getting pretty bad. We're going to go over some of the ratings in a second, but I want to show you this. Now they're bringing in more characters. Stephanie Brown set to appear on the show. I guess she already has. I didn't watch this week's episode. I find this show almost unbearable to watch. It's bad. It's terribly bad. I wonder if they're going to make changes to her like they have been everybody else, because the show clearly is going down its own path. And it has no idea where it's going because there's still no plot to this show other than girls hooking up. That's it. Seriously, that's the plot to this show. There's nothing going on with the snake bite stuff. We don't really have Batwoman saving Gotham at all ever. In fact, if anything, she's working to help the woman that's creating the drugs and shielding her. The Kate Kane stuff is terrible and has no direction. She's literally being hypnotized into believing that she's Black Mask's daughter. And the plot, 13 episodes in, makes no sense still because there's no direction. I don't know what they're doing other than showing identity politics. Apparently that's enough to give the show another season. This has got to be one of the worst written shows I've ever seen. I don't know anybody defending this show. But let's take a look at the numbers, because if there's one thing that's a universal truth, numbers don't lie. And Batwoman's numbers have been getting worse and worse. Now, we have the numbers for yesterday's episode, and it's dropped to 385,000 viewers. That's from a season high of 659,000 viewers. So they have lost over half their viewers. That's embarrassing. Now, this is an adjusted number. This number has not been adjusted. So this could go up. This could go down. It's tough to say. I think they're doing something funky with these numbers because last week's unadjusted number was in the 300,000s as well, and they adjusted that up into 426,000, which is still pretty embarrassing considering for some reason they got 561,000 people to show up and watch episode 11. And that was after having 2 weeks of down numbers. But this is embarrassing. 385,000. And that could be adjusted down even further, which would be absolutely hilarious. And this is bad. Everybody that writes and directs this show should be fired. But the funny thing is they'll probably all fail upward and do another show. Let's be honest. Oh, man. You have to wonder, like, I firmly stand by my theory that this show is a tax write-off. It exists to launder money and write off taxes. They're probably, we got 70 gigantic 100-inch OLED TVs for this show. All going to some executive's house. I don't know. They're writing something off. This show, the only reason I think this show exists is for them to have, we have this identity politics show and we're progressive. There's a reason for everything, and I'm telling you, I think they're laundering money through this show. Now, I'm making jokes, of course, but Look, tax write-offs are a thing. But anyway, this show is absolutely terrible, and it's reflecting. Now, what's funny is Supergirl has kept, for the most part, a lot of her viewership. 617,000 as of 5:04. So people are still hanging around for Supergirl. They're still watching it. This is the last week, by the way. Next week, oh man, Superman and Lois finally returns. Some good television. Can't wait to watch that. It's a good show, unlike this trash. But Supergirl, pretty terrible show in my opinion, but still holding her audience compared to Batwoman, which is absolutely flushing down the toilet. Now, what's great is we get a third season. We get a few more episodes to laugh at. Do you think it's possible that Batwoman could hit 200,000 viewership? Imagine hitting that low of a number. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to see how low these ratings can go. I really do. And I think we might see it. I really do. So only time will tell on this one. But it's still, the big reason I laugh at this show is just like clockwork. Batwoman trended last night into this morning. I got up 7 in the morning, poured my coffee, sat down, got on Twitter. Was trending. Batwoman. And it just fuels what I've always said, that these executives need to stop listening to people on Twitter because of the fact that they push this show and look at where the ratings are. Twitter is not a reflection of what people actually like. I don't know when they're going to learn this. I mean, this show is pure scientific evidence, but they don't follow it. Anyway, that's it. Another terrible week. I can't wait to see the end of the season's numbers. I thought this was the last week, but according to Heel versus Babyface, we're getting a few more episodes, and then we get a whole nother season next year, which is really, really gonna be. Could this forget 200,000? Could this reach 100,000 viewers? That'd be pretty funny. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see all of you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.